Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday service. This is the Heart of Magdalene, Soul of Sophia. And I'm Reverend Kirstin. I'm the spiritual director and minister of Sancta Luma. Sancta Luma is the Church of Holy Light. That's its meaning in Latin. And welcome. Welcome to coming home to you. In our service, we speak of the heart of Magdalene and soul of Sophia through the feminine face of God, through the lens of the feminine face of God. And this is a place where holy wisdom gets spoken. It's not just a gathering, it's not a teaching, it's a spiritual reclamation. It's here that we as females, as women, get to write our own story through the reclaiming of doctrines that were written incorrectly in history and taught without our presence being known. So here we bring forward the idea that reparation of erasure is occurring, that our voices, our wisdom, our theologies, and our rightful place in divine conversations, they are sanctioned in this sanctuary and they're necessary. It is our voice that will bring forward the future. So I'm grateful to have you with me today. I'm grateful that you're even willing to hear these words. And I'm going to invite you for the next 30 minutes or so to sit, to sit, to contemplate the presence within you, to take a breath in a pause from a world that has us moving so fast that we cannot hear the wisdom that is ours, that is our birthright. This is a ministry of the new epoch. This ministry is rooted in holy light. And I want to frame this word holy. Holy is not piety. It's not purity because of what you do or wear. Purity is the essence of the godness within you. It's the essence of unconditional love. That is the concept of holy. This is about having a deep truth remembering, truth with a capital T, the spiritual laws, the spiritual axioms that are timeless. They are not linear. They are not owned by one man in a cloth. They're owned by everybody. So we're bringing the truth of teachings into existence by creating spiritual authority within ourselves, by having a divine connection and devotion so true, so clear, that you have a knowing that transcends all the noise in this noisy world. So again, the invitation is to sit back and just be with me. There's nothing to do. I am here doing this. You get to receive. We gather to return to the altar within and to speak into existence that which has long been silenced, which is the feminine voice, and to walk together in a loving, liberating embrace of creation and of God's infinite love. So I welcome you home. I welcome you home to you. I welcome you home to you. So take a breath. Settle in, get comfortable, take your moment. And we're going to invite the power and the presence into you, into your awareness. It's already within you, into your awareness through the use of a power technology called prayer. Prayer is an evocation. It evokes a feeling tone within you that rises your vibrational state. It's also an opportunity to move into communion within yourself with the Most High and to elevate your awareness. See, you're already elevated, but elevate your awareness and your perception and your sensories into the state of acceptance of the oneness within you. So I invite you, this is an invitation, to just settle and listen to the words being spoken over you and with you. For the prayer, it is not a weaponized experience. This is about evoking the loving presence that exists within you into you. And when we're done praying, we'll have a little bit of dialogue, and then we'll have some time in silence together, some guided thoughtfulness, some guided centerness. And so we give thanks and deep gratitude for the opportunity and the freedom to express the heart of Magdalene, to hear the wisdom from the soul of Sophia, to call forward all of the divine mothers that have come before us, that live here now, and that will live after us. Because there is no time or space. We give gratitude for their eternal presence and their continued strength in willingness to show up over and over and over, guiding us home to the way. We give gratitude for Mary Magdalene, who had the strength and the courage to stand when nobody else would, and to continue the teachings of the way, even after her beloved was persecuted. And I have gratitude for every woman that has walked this path without being heard, not being held, the secret silence, and the enduring. And you rose anyway. Thank you for showing me that strength. Because, see, that is the power of presence of God. And I know that in this unity, in this oneness, in this presence, I recognize the God in you. And I recognize the divine in you. And this holy presence, this is what anchors in the new world of love and peace and unity and harmony. And through this courageous movement of the heart of the female, of the woman, we continue to birth a new world that will be born of unconditional love. And here in our time together, I am so grateful to bring forward the presence of the feminine face of God and to have an opportunity in this time, in this space, in this place, to be a representative of this work. And I am grateful for all those that are joining me on this journey, whether it be today, tomorrow, the next day. We are in a timeless state, and I am so thankful. I am so grateful. And I ask that as I begin to speak the words of our service tonight, that I am moved out of the way, that I am moved out of the way, and that the Most High come through, and that my words are spoken to aid humanity, to aid Mother Earth, to aid the universe, to further love and peace and joy and harmony and reciprocity and humility, that I am used as a vessel to be a birth mother for a new world born of that love and peace. And may the dove reveal itself to everyone that is here today. And we recognize through the feminine face of God, it matters not who you name these women as. It matters that you name them and that you recognize that you are them. For you too will one day be an ancestor. We give thanks to this glory. We give thanks for this opportunity. We know that blessings are abundant as we walk doing this work, one step at a time. Amen. Aho. Ashe. Namaste. And as I begin speaking tonight, I am not scripted. I'm speaking what is guided to come through me. So bear with my silence if there might be silence, because that is what is seeking to come through me. We are in a time that has been prophesized for a long time. I have seen it. I have known it since I have been a kid. I have prepared for it in every way. I was killed for it so I could be born anew. Through my near-death experiences, through car accidents, through the punches of my father, through various things that have occurred to me, through blood transfusions and operations. And I've had the privilege and the glory to experience heaven on earth and to sit in the delight, in the rapture of that presence. I've had the glory of feeling the presence of the angels, hearing them sing. I've had the pleasure of walking with many masters, born in the flesh and not born of the flesh. And the time is upon us where we must choose who we are going to become and to be. See, the becoming is over. We have moved out of a place of karma, and we are now living our dharma as a species, as an earth within this vast universe that no human mind is capable of reconciling, including myself. This is a time of great reflection. And what I mean by that is our world is reflecting the conditions of our mind and the state of our heart. And if we are all interconnected, we are all a part of that. Which means that now more than ever, given that consciousness has accelerated and thoughts manifest instantly, and the condition of the heart is heard through the eons instantly, that we must walk with great responsibility. This was taught by indigenous cultures. They also taught of unity and love and community, communing together. But to care for the masses, we must care for the condition of our own hearts. And this is what Mary Magdalene taught. For she was showed by Yeshua, her beloved, the way to reconcile self and move into the holy kingdom or queendom, whichever you wish to call it. But the isness of the ineffable, the place, the space, and it's not a home. It's a state of consciousness. And she taught us how to do this. Now, the soul of Sophia, it is her voice that whispers deep within us. It is beyond knowing. It is beyond teachings. It's beyond knowledge. It's unexplainable. And it comes into us through the silence when we have done our work to clear away the debris of man-made thought and desires. Now, of course, there's a humanness quotient to this, which is what we get to reconcile on a daily basis. But through this, from the Shekinah, the Shekinah, the breath of God, the feminine aspects of humanity, we must nestle our communities in care, in fierce, devoted care. See, in our time, we are watching the misuse of the word God, which has been throughout the beginning of time, by the way. This is nothing new. We just have an uprising and a momentum of the new army, the army of love. I fundamentally believe that the Christed consciousness, the Buddha consciousness, the Tao is rising in the feminine. Did you know in the Tao they speak as if it was a she? The peaceful way. Now, they also speak in the Tao that there is no gender, it's neutral. But when they speak of the way of the Tao, it's in the feminine. We are the new army. We are the uprising. We are the light that is being birthed like a flame that bursts through the sky of this holy love and light that can only come by doing our work inside of us. What is mine to do is to take myself on, and within myself to eradicate all the spaces and places where darkness resides, where hate jealousy, discord, fear resides within me. And it is through that elimination that the light in me shines brighter in the outside world. Because the inside of us, we all have the light. There is nobody that's left behind. It is delusional to believe that somebody is going to get left behind in this. It is delusional. The liberating embrace of creation and God's infinite love. It is the most active, passive action that you can have. Because first you must experience it within yourself, and then you must give it. And in the rise of this fanaticism that preaches God is hate, or God eliminating people out of its presence, that makes no sense. From somebody who has seen the living light, the presence of all that is the ineffable, the internal, which is undescribable. That is a non-truth. I know that for certain. It is a non-truth. I often say, and I tell people, I've seen the end. I've had flashes in prophecy of the end of our world, but I've also seen the beginning of the new world. And the two can coexist at the same time, and they do right now. It's just a personal choice of where you are going to choose to live. And it sounds lofty and it sounds impossible, but it's true. So, what is ours to do is to have a personal ministry rooted so deep in love that you are willing to transform yourself every corner and crevice until you are unrecognizable to you. And in that, your presence will be undeniable, and you will take the world by storm. You will be the beneficial presence that walks on this earth, bringing the love and the light of God forward, whatever you call it. You don't even have to call it the word God. That's irrelevant. It is simply a word with 3 letters, and language can be obsolete tomorrow. What matters is that you embody it, and that is wisdom's way. That is wisdom's way. Now, I also want to be clear. To honor the feminine face of God, I don't have to go and wrap myself in things and dance in the moonlight and do all kinds of ceremonies. You can, and it's fun, and I love it. I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to say I don't, but that's not needed. It's simple, and it's the most difficult thing you'll do. What is needed is that you go within and you get quiet and you meet yourself. And when you meet yourself, you will meet the presence of God. And when you meet the presence of God, you will then begin to see the God in everyone else. And by the way, those steps don't need to occur that way, because you might see the presence of God in somebody else, and that reflects it back to you, so you get to know it within yourself. There's no right step. What matters is you go inside and you do the work. And see, Mary Magdalene knew this. I talk about this a lot. She did her work. She studied, she educated herself, she learned, she practiced over and over and over. Wash, rinse, repeat. It couldn't have been that exciting doing the work, because it's not. If you've done the work, you know it's not that exciting. Sometimes it's downright laborious and you don't ever want to do it again. And then you realize that You're human, and you have to keep going. In the feminine face of God, there is a gentleness and a fierceness simultaneously, but it is not linear. It's a spiral, encoded throughout universe after universe after universe after universe, ad nauseum, ad infinite, if that's even a term. So I invite you again to get to know you, to get to know the holy of you, not the purity, not the piety, not the man-made purity, because you were born pure. That's just the truth. You are pure. There's nothing you've done that can keep you from the gates, except for yourself. Except for yourself. You can deny yourself access because you never allow it to happen. But I promise you, when we leave here, we all go to the same place. And it's beautiful. So what is the point of everything that I'm saying? I don't know. Let's see. What is the point? The time has come. The time has come to reconcile who you are and where you're going to stand in this world. My army has been being built, and it is the army of love. And you are being asked if you will join. Because being part of this army requires devoted love and care to everyone, including yourself. Are you going to stand while our country is clamoring for hatred? Are you going to stand as vitriol is being spoken as the word of God and say, no, absolutely not? No, we are here for love. We are here for love. Do you know the courage it takes to say that in a room of people who want to hate? Because that hate comes right for you, comes for the juggler, and it seeks to take you out. But guess what? In the power and the presence of God of love, the unconditional love of God, which Mary Magdalene knew, which Sophia places deep within your heart. And if you don't resonate with those names, add any other female name that you do resonates, that holds that resonance of unconditional love within you. They teach us to be in community with everyone, regardless of sex, of color, of gender, of religiosity. She is breaking down borders made by man. She is here to end genocide. She's here to end poverty. She's here to end hatred. And she is asking to use you as the vessel. Are you willing? Are you willing? Because if you have even the slightest bit of willingness, she will find the way to light that holy flame within you, and she will help you take this world like a tsunami. And the more of us gathering in the army of love, in these armies of the angels, in these gatherings of these places, the faster we bring love to all of our communities and our children stop suffering. So I am here in the spoken word to elucidate the call. That is my point. I am here to elucidate the call of the holy. And I'm not talking about the man-made holy piety bullshit. I'm not. You can feel it inside of you. You know what it is. There's no words to describe it. Let it move through you. If you have been called, this is your uprising. You've been tapped on the shoulder. It's time. It's time to speak love into hallways that nobody wants to hear it, and have the courage to do it, and to speak peace in the face of tyranny, to speak love in the face of fascism, to speak of bridges in the face of genocide, and to stand arm in arm as an army of light for the goodness that reflects the truth of who we are. For we are born of God's holy love. We are. And God is a consciousness. It's a consciousness that if you allow yourself to get present to it, you would walk the way as the Dalai Lama, who could not hurt anyone. You will walk the way as the peaceful warrior. The Tao teaches that we hurt no one unless we absolutely must have to. And even then, we understand the weight of that. This hatred. Stand in the face of it. Might you get hurt? Yes. But really, are you? No, you're hurt more by the weight of it. Because I'm telling you, I'm here. I'm not backing down. The uprising is here. And this is the feminine face of God, and this is the reparation of erasure, and this is the moment that the new epoch is born. And we are bringing a ministry of love, creating ministers that are willing to stand with courage against tyranny. Because guess what? It is here in our country. It always has been. Make no mistake about that. It's just the fascists that are in our face again. Unfortunately, it was only the blacks that got to see it the last time in our country, and the indigenous, well, of course, the women and the transgender. Never mind, it's been here forever. But this is a time. We're standing people. And they are not claiming the name of God for some random bullshit. They are not claiming the name of God to hurt other people. And that goes across every religion. If you are using the name of God to hurt others, you clearly do not understand the teachings of your master. Because that is a non-truth. That is a man-made construct for power. And this is where the female rising matters. And we don't rise claiming the male's language. We don't. We rise claiming that primal energy that resides within us, that is love and only love. Period. I don't know about y'all, but me loving my children and my nephews, there is love in only love, and it moves me to tears when I think about how much I love them. And there is nothing they can do that will stop me loving them. And that is the commitment I bring to you through humanity. Now, am I human? Am I going to have to reconcile that on a daily basis and get on my knees and ask God to move my humanness out of my mind? And I don't speak hate because I get angry. I get angry when I hear people being codified as heroes when they were divisive and brought the antithesis of peace and hatred into this world. I don't believe that. That's not God. So I hold you, beloveds. I love you, beloveds. Let me just see if there's anything else that needs to be said. I hear to tell you that you hear me. And I see you and I recognize you. And I'm grateful for you because you are needed and necessary at this time. And the days you cannot do it, I will do it for you. And together, we birth the new world. That is the feminine gift. We are creation. And so, beloveds, we come into our time of quiet, of contemplation. And so we breathe. And in this breath, we just know that we are being carried in the plenitude of this spirit as we walk a journey of courage. Love requires courage. It's not for the weak, I can tell you that. The weak are prey to hatred and jealousy and so many other words that are not coming to my mind. But the courageous, the brave, they stand and are unwavering in the faith that God is nothing but love and all are loved. Beloveds, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. One last breath. The breath of life, the breath of God, the breath of creation. And I thank you for your time with me today. I thank you for every heart that flowers in creation. In the truth, this flower of life. In every woman invoked and evoked within us. Her presence, her story remembered, our stories spoken and written. We create the new world. Peace and blessings, beloved. Amen. Aho. Ashe. Ashanti. Shalom. Namaste.